Got the gift, and if you need it, call me.
Boom. You can pull up the hill, bro. Back up just a little bit. I think you should definitely go shoulder.
Yo, Wednesday.
In life, you have one decision to make. And it's whether you want to chase your dream or follow the distractions. But it's up to you.
I felt these emotions coming through Wish You Well, where I kind of realized, like, it's not, like, good for me. This, like, what we're doing is just not. It's too toxic. It's not good for me. My way of thinking has changed about myself. I've changed myself. Like, I don't even know almost who I am anymore, and that's why I continue to dig into it. That's why the Gemini Saga is continued, because I'm still digging into myself.
Getting some aerial shots of Wednesday leaving the city. This is going to be after the sequence of Houston Love. He is, he's going back to the field, and he's going to have this split between Alex and Wednesday. He's kind of, melancholy right here, right now.
I think that it signifies spontaneity, right? Being open-minded, going with the flow, and just knowing that there's always going to be better days. So you can't just talk. You gotta keep on moving, keep on shaking, keep on driving.
We are here on day 3 of the Gemini Saga production. Been a great weekend with great people.
It's super important to have an outlet, and for me it was always music. It was always like writing. It was always just expressing myself creatively.
Oh, the energy on set was unreal. Every single person had a role that they had to play, and they came up and they delivered. The spirits were high all weekend, even though there were some hot temperatures, long days. Spirits stayed high, and the energy was amazing.
I'm just glad that the Gemini Saga came out the way it did, because that almost allowed me to let go of that emotion and stress on my shoulders and a lot of the weight I had to carry on my back.
You have 2 sides of a Gemini. So to be able to watch that on film and see it come to life, I think it will help them understand what a Gemini actually is. Even as a person, as a creative artist. The title, just speaks for itself. Gemini Saga.
If you got his back and want to see him win, can you let him know? Sometimes he can't tell if he's in this alone.
There's this common theme of Geminis have 2 faces, and they have the good and the bad, and we all know that, right? But when watching the film, it became clear to me that this is more about the you that you think that you're supposed to be versus the you that everyone wants you to be.
He's puzzled. Are we falling apart? We're falling in place.
I actually recruited Tabby for Wish You Well.
He's like, yo, I want you to do this, skit or whatever. I just want you to call me. And he explained the situation of what was going on and kind of what he wanted me to do. And he was just like, it's basically a song about
this tug and pull, and you're never around. You gotta choose a side. You have to understand where you're trying to go, because you're confusing me at this point.
When he called me, I had just gotten off the phone with someone that I was dealing with. So I was like, oh, okay, so basically you just want me to have the conversation I just had with this person, but now you just want to record it. And he's like, yup, go there. See, Alex, this is why I don't call you anymore, because one day you're up, one day you're down, one day you want this, one day you don't. It's what is it that you want? Figure it out and let me know.
That's what was going through my head when I was writing Wish You Well. And it just went perfect.
That's what the track is. You hear it, and if you feel the vibe, then you know.
These are the 2 choices I had in the short film, whether to go to the picnic or go to the studio. And in the short film, I ended up not choosing the studio at the end of things, and I ended up going to the picnic, but without Rosa. So this is the significance between these songs.
The pinpoint was just not letting go of old situations. So I didn't really know what I wanted, but I did. In my mind, I was like, I know what I want. But in reality, I didn't know what I wanted, because my actions and my words weren't matching each other.
That song is amazing, and I think that's why it got what it got out of me.
We're not gonna really see any of this. This isn't important though.
So that what we see is there's a stop sign here.
Okay. Yeah,
right. And then
I do remember him being very intentional about what he wanted me to do, and what he asked me for wasn't what I expected, because a lot of artists, at least a lot of artists didn't know that I'm capable of making music. He did, but he didn't ask for music. He didn't ask for a verse. He asked for narration. I need you to pump this up with some swag, only the way Dom could do it. And I'm like, that meant a lot.
The dedication get different. Reputation with the mission. Got the gift, and if you need it, call me.
When I first wrote that, I wrote 2 different versions of it, right? And first version I wrote happens to be the one that's on there. And I'm like, well, this might be a little bit too, like, spicy, you know what I mean? And I wrote another version. I reinvented it a little bit and took it and take it everywhere I go, so.
Hesitation can get wicked. I just hope that lady listening got the gift, and if you need it, call me. It's for the low, just in case you didn't know. Paint that canvas, then I vanish, cause I believe in this team. Let you manage, knock it out the park when I swing. So if you need it, I guess every day is hump day. Yo, Wednesday.
The part where Wednesday's at a crossroads stood out to me because it represents the difficult decisions artists are gonna have to make. It made me think about the question we always ask ourselves as creatives. Are you gonna spend your life trying to convince everyone of your vision, or are you gonna follow that vision through and through because you're the only one that sees it?
If you take a quick pan over here, we have our guy Wednesday. I feel like a news crew. He's gonna be turning around, and we're gonna be getting him having his dilemma crisis, which is, should he choose the picnic or the studio? But at this point, he's already committed to going to the picnic, but at this scene, we see Wednesday kind of question himself one more time instead of completely committing to his choice.
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah,
How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah?
It's hot.
It's hot. It's really hot. It's a little muggy. It's only like 194. It's like no biggie though.
For this project, I've been doing a lot of everything actually. I've been a stunt car driver, making sure everyone stays hydrated, make sure no one gets in trouble, doing a little production assistance, right-hand man to Yaz, you know the vibes.
Hi, I'm Adi. I am the makeup artist for Gemini Saga as well as a production assistant.
My role on this production was I provided the drone. I'm the BTS Film Photographer, and just a helping hand.
I'm gonna get in the back with you.
This guy probably called his neighbors. Bill, you see that great Jeep? Okay.
Alright friends, so this is the location of the last production day. We are at Drumore Estate, and it is beautiful here. Wish you guys could have seen it. Yeah, this venue's crazy.
And I think just being able to shoot well in the spot that we did, in the location that we did, just really kind of hits home where it shows that, like, no matter what you go through, find your place where you're gonna feel comfortable. And that kind of, like, when I was shooting that, it was just me, you, and Drew at that point. Our production team was very, very short, very small. So Wednesday, you remember what you're doing?
Just driving up to the second parking lot.
In the middle. Okay. Everybody else, all hands on deck, they were kind of doing their own thing. They were kind of quiet and tired. Everybody was feeling the pain, but it was just kind of like, at that moment, you just felt like, wow, this thing is finally about to be wrapped, but it's worth it shooting it this way, because at the end, it was so calm and so worth it. You just felt accomplished afterwards.
I honestly remember just the sun setting on that view. I remember it being quiet. See that?
You got it? Yeah, but we wanted to do this wide, so we can use this pick up there.
This is good though.
This is good. Like from that other angle, we can cut into this one. All right, so close the book. No, keep it up. Keep it up.
And then open it just like that.
Yeah, just open it.
So, do the entire thing all over again. Give me the light.
The day that we did the balloons at Drumore Estates for the album shoot.
This is before. This was in
the lead up to the actual Gemini Saga shooting, but I will say, that is one of my favorite memories.
My man Wednesday reading the book, intelligent. Very proud.
Bro, can you pass me that real quick?
It was a beautiful day. Like, it was just beautiful scenery. But it was, like, all of my Lancaster up north people. I got to meet Julia of Stro Content Co. for the first time. Like, you were on FaceTime.
Yeah.
Watching everything, like, tell him to do this, tell him to do that. And we're like, I'm recording, I look over, Ricky's recording me, I'm recording him. And I'm just like, I love that because it was so organic. And even though there was so many, like, things that got in our way, like, we were still super dedicated to what needed to go down.
This thing was dope, bro.
Facts, bro.
This thing was dope.
Mhm.
On the set of the Gemini Saga. Project coming soon. Short film coming soon.
Yep.
Me, Media Deck, you know what it is.
Yep.
Yes, directing.
Yep.
The whole team behind me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ski.
And I feel like that carried over through all of the planning, through the filming. Like, we knew, okay, we've got 72 hours to shoot this entire thing. So, like, your room for error was slim.
If somebody's like, can you just walk me through like how you did it? I'll be like, listen, make friends.
Day 3 of the Gemini Saga short film is finished. We are finally finished this whole entire short film, and I can't wait to show you guys. But I can't leave here without showing you guys the people behind this.
Be open and make friends, because you cannot carry the weight of the world on your back. And when you're shooting, it feels like the weight of the world.
So let's clap it up real quick. First, we got Media Deck.
Relationships build more relationships. That's how I met you, and how like I met Wednesday, and like how this is all happening now. It's like if you just like gotta be out there, and like you gotta make sure your dreams are what you want, because like I don't know, it's just without putting in that first step, you're not gonna get anywhere.
Next, we have Yaselyn Perez, the producer behind the scenes.
Something that's personal to me that I feel like a lot of people during this time of just like, what is going on? I would say yes. Say yes to things that you feel kind of nervous about.
Last but not least, we have AP, the producer, as DP.
Literally just think about some opportunities, and if your first inclination is to say no, sit back and ask yourself, why am I saying no? And if it's not making sense, then your answer should be yes.
Everybody come in here, everybody come in here. Come on, everybody.
And so sometimes when opportunities present yourself where you're like, I don't know how to do this, or I don't know if this makes sense for me, or I don't know anybody, or this seems kind of scary, or man, I haven't been on the set in so long. No. Say this. You may surprise yourself, you may be surprised by the opportunities that you get when you say yes to something like this.
And this is the Gemini Saga.
I just gotta go do it. Don't be afraid of, challenge. Don't be afraid to be great. There's no real L's that you're gonna take, no real mistakes that are gonna happen. It's just lessons, and those lessons turn into experience, and those experiences what's gonna make you wiser.
And surround yourself with people who actually believe in you, like actively believe in you, not passively.
Yeah.
Actively believe in you. People who will show up and show out.
Having friends that actually see your goals and help you achieve them, that's everything.
Those are the people that you need to report. Not people that be like, okay, I'll repost. No, I'll repost, you need help, blah, blah, blah. Those people are important too, but people who actively, those are the people that you want there.
Yeah. We can bring all these people together, and we can create something so big and so beyond us. It's amazing.
This was a labor of love, and this was all small, independent talent from all walks of life, and we got together to create something dope, and I hope that all of the viewers enjoy it and they see our message and it resonates. This film is going to hit people like totally different, and I hope that it inspires people. I hope that it shows people like you can do it, and like, your purpose and your point is really like it's everything. It's all you have. So keep going and keep following it.
Find a purpose in which you create, whether it be, a social issue, environmental issue, economic issue, a health crisis, like whatever it is. Focus on those things, because I would say it's always great to stay passionate, but passion runs out. Sadly, passion runs out, just like love runs out. So you gotta find your purpose. You gotta find out, what are you doing this for?
They're not facing the same way that you just were. Action. Do it one more time and have the book tilted up at you. So we're gonna put those lights in. We're gonna need to hide it. The moment at the very, very end, where we're filming, we're just sitting, and it's just peace and quiet. And that's kind of what Wish You Well is showing the viewers, is that although all this crazy push and pull, two-sided of Gemini you feel, at the end, Gemini always comes back to this peace of serenity and just calm.
And then big guy ecstatic, you got it, bro. I guess things good like this or something, and everybody down the hill starts cheering.
That's what I wrote.
What'd you write?
To all the Gemini Saga family, I love you guys immensely. I think we took
part of something that was really, really special. And, you know, I'm sure we'll come together and work on other projects again. But Gemini Saga will always go down as that really, really special moment, because I think we all realized a lot of things for ourselves.
Being able to direct, you know, co-direct with you and Drew was a dream come true. This was my first film I ever worked on, first short film that I was a director on, and it was such a cool process because I got to just basically meet a whole bunch of new people and not just meet them, but become a family with them. So now I feel like I have, you know, these relationships for the rest of my life. So for that, I'll be forever grateful.
We just wrapped up the Gemini Saga Day 3. We had a 3-day production. The whole team killed it. Every actress killed it. I'm so happy to have the team behind me that I do, because I wouldn't have been able to do it without them. So let's clap it up, guys.
It wouldn't have been possible without everybody. To the extent that we went with this project, it wouldn't have been possible without all the people that were involved with it. So just thank you. Thank you for making something that came from this mind and this heart, like a reality for people to see. Like, people are gonna feel it. It's not just gonna be like something you listen to. People are really gonna feel it. It's bigger than us.
Bye. See you later.